Uh, Welcome everybody in today's seminar. I'm really happy that we met here again and can see you again after, let's say, short break, because the summer to me feels like over, but it was very fast. So today's topic is metal element, and that's why, because metal element will soon start and we should be ready for it. And we have also the presentation. Martina, may I ask you to show?
Of course, I will share the screen.
Or I can share. Yes. Great. Thank you so much.
Okay. Do you see it?
Yes, I see it.
I will try to.
It's, I think, down. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, that one. No. Yes, this one.
Yeah. Perfect.
Great. So metal element is very important for us, especially when the school starts and when we are after the vacation and we need to get back in some life order, because usually vacation and the children's holidays are making a little bit of chaos. So the summer is fine because there is a fire element, and at the end of the summer comes the earth, so everything is fine. But we don't have this order because we don't have the day schedule, like we have to wake up early in the morning, get ready children to the school, and then go to work, because we have some holidays, and usually holidays are really stopping this. And I don't know, but I think for many people it's the same. After the holiday, it's so tough to get back this discipline and to get back into the normal life. So, and this is even harder when autumn comes, because there is the metal element which already needs the order, and it pushes you to have this order. So it's very tough for us, and when we don't have enough of power, then we can get very easily sick in autumn. So this is not only viruses and so on, but it's about us as well, and how we are ready for this season. So the metal element, the direction is west. The season is autumn. Is this typical autumn with its typical weather, which is kind of cold, and which is like changing. And but there is also the dry weather. It's the Chinese medicine says that the weather typical for the metal element is dry. There is a dryness which is typical for metal element. And of course, if you can see the piece of metal, you can imagine that it's not humid, it's dry. And that's also the thing, because if we don't have enough of humidity, the right humidity in our body, then we can't bear with this dryness which is coming with metal. So metal element, yin organ is lungs, so we need to breathe. That's why all the respiratory diseases are about breathing, and it's very typical in autumn. So many people are sick. We have cough. We have the sore throat, which is really typical, especially when the weather is very changing. The mornings are very cold. Afternoon is hot, and the evening is cold again. So these changes are very like challenging for our immunity. And Chinese medicine says that we have our qi, which is our energy, and there is a wei qi, which is something like our security system, our security energy, and we have it on our body. So the yang organ, one of the yang organs of the metal element is also skin, and skin has on its very very thin layer, which Chinese medicine believes it's this wei qi. So once we have some skin problems, our wei qi is very weakened, and we need to get it back into the condition. Otherwise, we will be easily sick. So skin, then the nose and large intestine are other yang organs which belong to the metal element. This is also very visible because so many people, if they have some digestion problems, they usually suffer in spring, in autumn. These are two seasons which are really like demanding for such people. And usually large intestine is really, this season is very hard for it. So of course we have products. We can support large intestine, our immunity, lungs, and so on. So of course we will come to them. I just wanted to show you what's going on in autumn. It's not beautiful weather, beautiful, colorful autumn, but so many things are going on in our body. And this metal element is really like something which needs the structure. So if we are not kind of structured a little bit, it's not, there must be balance always. So we need to know where we are and what we are doing. That's the structure which needs the metal element. If we don't have it, we are weakened. So the emotions for the metal element are usually, for the bad emotions, are sorrow and sadness. And I mean this sorrow which is really like deep. So the people usually, they suffer with the loss of someone from the family members, or really something which was very important for them to in their life. They usually suffer with this sorrow, and the sorrow, it can be even 1 year, and it's really deep. And this is the metal element, and once it's taking too long, we need to help to the metal element. So if you will meet someone who's really suffering with a deep sorrow and can't see the way out, it's element of metal. Because once you give him the structure and some inner strength, which is really metal, because if you imagine the sword, so this is the symbol of strength, actually. So you can imagine this is the metal this is the element of metal. So inner strength, rational approach to the life. The people who are more in the element of metal are really, really rational. They are very successful, usually in business. They know their goal and they just go straight to it because they have the structure, how to get it, how to get to the goal. So these metal people have some benefits of this, especially in this part of the century, because we are really focused on metal. And you can see it on the houses. So many houses are not only white, but they are gray, and gray color is as well metal color. So many houses are inside white, furniture is white or gray. So these are typical colors of for the metal element, and of course money. So this is let's say this is the metal era to me. So everyone who has his metal element in strength, he is fine. So and disciplined people, they are really disciplined. Sometimes we need the discipline, of course, but sometimes we need to balance it. So I think to obey everything without thinking is also not good. So as I said, yes, color is white, and element of metal is very hard, especially for children. Once they start after the summer break, or I think any break from the school. So it's very hard to get back into the discipline because they had kind of free time. They could do what they wanted. And now, just now, like one day you are free, and another day you should obey and you should go to at 8 right to the school and so on. So it's very hard for them, I think, and we need to support them, especially some children which are really sensitive or they have some problems in their school. Sometimes they're already stressful to get back to the school, and it's sometimes they have already problems before. So like 1 week before the school starts, they're already sick, and we don't know why, because it's their psychic problem, and they need some support. Of course, we have some products. I will tell you later. I just wanted to show you how difficult it is for children to change these elements, because the earth element is like the mother. It's caring, loving mother. Everything is fine. And now is coming element of metal. And this is the director from the school, very strict. He needs the discipline, he needs the order, and that's it. Nothing, he doesn't care anything else. He doesn't care you want to play. No, he needs you to sit down and write. So this is the way how element of metal is showing on is showing. So I think we can move, Martina. So I think the first help and first aid for the element of metal is Veronal. We can start with Veronal like 2 or 3 weeks before the children starts kindergarten, school, and so on. Even for us, after our holidays, we can start before entering to our work. So we can start before already, before the holidays. So we can get structured a little bit, and we can get our metal element into the balance. So there won't be some big change after our holidays when we need to get back into the work. And you can imagine how difficult it is once you're lying down on the sandy beach, listening to the ocean, and then next day you should be in the office. So this is really hard, and it's not hard only for our mind, but as well or for our body. So that's why we have this Veronal. Veronal is really brilliant product for me because it supports wage heat. And this is so big support because the Weiqi can be very easily weakened. And Veronal is one, I think the only one product from our pentagram which directly supports Weiqi. So it really works with Weiqi. It doesn't mean that if you will take Veronal, you won't be sick. But once you get the sick, your immunity is learning with Veronal. So the disease won't be so tough on you. And for the next time, your immunity already knows how to work with that. So even if you get it, it will be very weak. So it supports immunity, all immunity system. So whenever you need to support to help to your immunity, you can take Veronal. It really works even after the long sickness. You can take it because it's not only supporting product, but it's regenerating and detoxification. So even every time you need to get back your metal element, you take Veronal. It's very great after the disease which are connected to the lungs or large intestine or nose or skin. Especially people, they suffer with eczema. The Veronal is the best prevention for them, and it's really amazing remedy because it prepares your skin for very tough season. And it's really tough season for people with eczema. The autumn is for them very demanding. So as I said, brings structure, which is big help for the children. It's supporting them with not only physically, but mentally as well. So usually we can use Veronal once children have nightmares, because nightmares are usually some symptoms of something which is in disorder in the life. So you can use Veronal before sleep as a support for the order in children's life and as a prevention for the nightmares. It's also very fine because once the child needs to go to the school and after the nightmare doesn't sleep well, so it doesn't have energy for the next day. So Veronal helps even in this way. If you need to support the immunity, it's best you or children take it in the morning, because sometimes it's impossible to take it during the day because not so many children have the possibility, let's say, to take it during the daytime. So morning and evening, it's fine because you can take it at home. So this is really good. As I said, the Veronal removes heat of the skin. So everything which is heat and dry in the skin, Veronal helps with it. It's really great product for the skin. I mean, this eczema, which are really itchy and they are very dry. Because for another type of eczema, which is like humid, we use Regalen. But for dry eczema, Veronal is the best support. Especially for the nose and breathing cycles, it's carrying very well. So if you have full nose and it's really like it's blocked, then Veronal is also a very great product. So whenever you are sick, take Veronal. It's you can combine it, of course, with the Grepofit, with the Draximum. And we have also like first aid kit especially Prague unit has it. So once you get sick and you feel sore throat, you feel tired, so you take Veronal, you take Citosan. Citosan takes out the humidity. Then you have the Probiosan, which helps your large intestine and all the good bacteria. So they gather and they support the immunity. And the last one is Flavocel, because Flavocel gives you energy, and it's really like vitamin C booster. So it's really great for the immunity, and it's like bomb. So you can help yourself very fast with these products, and you can add as well Grepofit. This is like, to me, it's a first aid kit once you need to get ready very soon. If you have time to lie down 1 week because you feel you need to stop, it's fine. But I think for normal people, it's impossible. So these products can help you to overcome this disease. Yes, Skin and Nourishing, as I said. What's great for the Veronal is it helps with the child diseases. It's I still remember my friend, which is absolutely not into the herbs, and she really doesn't know. However, her son had smallpox, and then her daughter got, of course, smallpox. And I told her, just try Veronal and we will see. And because she was really desperate, because she didn't know, the boy was kind of fine, but the girl really worsened very fast. And it was really itchy, and she had so many of them. So we tried Veronal, and it was amazing because within 3 days, you could see so great, like I didn't see that it could be so fast with the herbs, but really it wasn't itchy so much. Of course, we used, because she had these humid small wounds, so she used Audiron as well on them. But really, it was amazing how fast and how fast better it was. I couldn't believe, and my friend was really happy. And now she's spreading the Veronal. Everyone has smallpox. Like, you have to take Veronal. This is really a remedy which works. So I think I don't have the experience with the rubella. However, scarlet fever, measles, and smallpox, I know it's 400% support. It doesn't cures for 100%. However, it's big support for the immunity, and of course for the regeneration, because it works with the skin, it works with the immunity, Weichki, so it's great. Once you need to get smallpox, because I know there are a smallpox party, so for the children, so you can give the Veronal before as a support already, so the smallpox won't be so strong. So Veronal is also amazing for the large intestine disease. All the people, they are chronically suffering with some Crohn disease or inflammation in large intestine, they usually take Veronal for a long time. It's a big support for the large intestine, as it works with the humidity. It works with the all line, energetic line. So it's really big help. And you can take Veronal really for a long time. There is always needs to make a stops. So 3 weeks, 1 week stop, and then again. I think especially for the long time. And especially when you need to take antibiotics. You can also take Veronal with them. It's really good combination because antibiotics are working with the main problem, and Veronal is a support for the immunity. So this is really good role for the Veronal, because it works the immunity to learn, and also for the body to get back into the condition. So to me, Veronal is good in any disease for the autumn. I mean, for the respiratory or for the large intestine problems. So, and let's get to next one. Next, we have Droserin. It's very great cream for the dry skin. So whenever you have dry skin, you can take Droserin, because Droserin is really, to me, it's very fine because the smell is very nice. And of course, people, they suffer with eczema, acne, or dry skin. They use it. They usually take this big package because it's really, they use it like all day long. Especially, I have one friend with long life eczema, and she can't live without Droserin. So the Droserin is very well combined with the Veronal. But if you, in any case, you can't take Veronal drops, or you have another drops like pentagram drops, and you need support of the Veronal, you can take Droserin cream. It's very good because you have all the herbs like in drops, however, you have them in the cream, and you can send them to the body through your skin. So it relieves blocked nasal cavities. So whenever you are sick, you have some sore throat, you can use it on your throat, you can use it on your nose, of course on the cavities, so here. And it's really relieving the breathing, calming down your psyche, so which is really great, because once you're sick, you are kind of under the stress. So this is very good way. And it works with the psychic, like it's giving you courage and also giving you vitality. So you feel like full of energy, even you're sick. So this is really good, because once your psychic is better, even the body is getting better, easier and faster. Relieves also the blockage in the cervical spine. So the cervical spine is usually problem in autumn. It's not like in spring. Once the strong wind attacks you, so you help yourself with the protectin. But this is another story. It's the story that we have so many duties on us. So our cervical spine and everything is really gets stuck, because we need to get into the order, but sometimes we don't know how, and we have so many things to do, so we don't know which one first. And this is what Veronal says. Okay, one by one, don't stress yourself. And the Droserin says, yes, everything will be fine, we will do it, you have enough of energy, don't worry. So these two products will help you to prevent even the blockage of your cervical spine. So many people after COVID are suffering with the loss of smell. So they thought that it will be like very short time. So they wait like 1 week. Then COVID passed and they still didn't get their smell back. And I know some people, they had this problem for 1 year, and doctors don't know what to do with them, because this is something which you actually don't find with the new methods. So the doctor says, okay, try, it will come maybe. And we have Drosserin. So try to your nose Drosserin, and as I know, sometimes it helped to apply Audiron inside of the nose, but you need to to mix it with the water, not pure Audiron, because it's too strong. So I think like 15 drops into 1 deciliter of water is fine, and you can use it with these tampons, and you just clean up your nose, and it sometimes helps. It depends on the reason why you lost your smell, but really Drosserin can help you. And of course, it's great help with the sinusitis and respiratory disease. So whenever you have them, of course, you can apply the cream also on your breast. So you can use it also on the back. It depends how you feel it as well. So once you have problems to breathe, especially not it's like deep breath. If you don't have it, it's good time for Veronal. If Veronal and Drosserin doesn't help, then you need to get something stronger, which can be King Kong, because then we need to support lungs already. Sorry, not lungs, kidney. So, and also Drosserin can help you with anxiety, restlessness, and crying. So once children can't stop crying, or even adults, sometimes Drosserin is big relief for them. Sometimes they really don't know how to stop it and why they are crying, but they can't stop. And Drosserin gives them back some light to their life. So it's really great. And of course, you can use it also on your belly. So if you have flatulence from coming from your large intestine, then you can use Drosserin also on your belly. And also you can use it for smallpox, rubella, and measles. So once children are sick, you can apply the cream as well. So Drosserin to me is really amazing cream. I love it. Yes, and we have another powerful fighter for autumn, which is Mycopum. It's a product which really goes into the organs. So as I believe, the drops are usually working more like on the mental way, and these mushroom products are really working with the organs. So Mycopum is kind of special mushroom product which really complements the full qi, not only full qi of the lungs, but the lungs are distributor of the qi to whole body. So once we have enough energy in our lungs, we have enough energy in our whole body. So this is Mycopum, the amazing power, which really helps in any time. And you can use it as an energizer. So if you need to get some energy and you know that you are going through some very difficult situation, and you need to get instant energy, and you feel like not so good even with your digestion, then Mikopum is the best way how to go over it. So another benefit is that it removes harmful moisture and mucus from the lungs, so we can breathe easily. And of course, from the large intestine and skin. It really works very powerfully with the skin problems as well. But like to me, it helps even with the digestion, especially sometimes it happens that you feel cold sometimes in the morning once you didn't sleep well, or you're tired already because it's the end of the week and you feel cold, and then all your digestion system is cold as well. So you start cold the day and your digestion is cold all the day, and your body can't get into the some warm status. So Mikopon gives you back this power, so the digestion can warm up and everything will be fine. This is amazing power. I've never felt something like this, but I experienced it on my own, which was the best. Sorry. So even if you feel like not so great and you remember that you felt cold, Mikopum is great help in this way. And also it complements the yin to the kidneys, which is also amazing effect, because we usually suffer of the loss of yin in our kidneys, and this is another helpful product. And Mikopum, we have very good experiences with post-COVID syndrome, because COVID mostly worked with the respiratory system, and there are some effects which can't be cured with the classical medicine, and usually doctors don't even know what to do with that, because even the person is really suffering with something on their list of the problems. You don't see it, because from the blood test and from another test, the results are fine. So they don't know how to help the person. And there's Mikopum, which is giving back the order to the life. And as I see COVID was kind of like chaos, which came to your body and which made really problems in different places without any logic, and without like you couldn't actually know when and where it will give you some problems. So Mikopum gives back order to your body. So this is, I think, this is the best way how to fight with the post-COVID syndrome. Because once you give back the discipline and order into your body, then everything will work back in a right way. So you can regenerate from the post-COVID syndrome, I think. And of course, you can use it in large intestine problems, lungs, and as I said, it gives you vitality, which is, to me, and especially for autumn, which is really demanding. And all of us are very tired, exhausted, because days are shorter. We wake up in the darkness. Then we go from the office in the dark. So it's really demanding for us. We need to take rest, but we are really busy. So Mycopulon gives you the energy. And we can move. Thank you so much, Martina. So, as I said, as an autumn prevention and help to your body, especially for the school, we can use Veronal, we can use Probiosan, which is also very, I think, useful product for children. Great thing is Spiron. I will tell you later. I have this about Spiron. I have more information because we use Spiron in our family and we have great results. Droserin as well. Audiron, of course. That's you can use it as an antibacterial, antivirotics. Draximun, once you have already problem. Stimaral, King Kong, Vitamarin. Stimaral is as you have this autumn special. The Stimaral is amazing. Not only it supports the digestion and focusing and energy because you can use it as without you can use it as a coffee, but for children it gives them support. Like you can use it with a Veronal. So Veronal gives them order, structure, inner strength. However, Stimaral gives them calm down, focusing, so they don't have problem with so many things in the school because they can't focus. So Stimaral gives them a lot of energy, but focused energy. So they really can focus in the school. This is amazing. And also Stimaral is something, this is a product not typically a pentagram product, but it's kind of more gentle than Regalen. So if you can't use Regalen because you know the reaction will be so strong, you can use Stimaral. And as we know, Regalen it gives you so much energy because everything has a can go through. So Stimaral is doing the same effect, however, very gentle. That's why you feel energetic. However, you are focused, because with a Regalen, you feel that you would kill someone sometimes, but there is no focus. So Stimaral is very good for autumn, not only for the children, especially also for the people they are working with in the office, because Stimaral works with the nutrition of blood. So this is another great effect because while studying and working by the computer, we are consuming the blood and in a huge amount. And then we don't have enough of it. So we can't focus more. We are tired, but there is nothing which can help, especially coffee doesn't help sometimes. And there is amazing Stimaral coming. And you can help also. There are so great things like beetroot, or we have this Betafit. So if you combine Stimaral and Betafit, you have very great combination to get back into your blood and into your energy. And of course, you can use as well Goji. This is another product which you can combine. So Vitamarin is food for our brain. This is vitamin D, which all of us need, and especially for the children, because it's calming them down, because the brain has enough of food, so it doesn't need to get stressed. And it's really amazing product. So once you have these hyperactive children, I think the best way how to support them is with Vitamarin. So, and for us, back from vacation, Veronal, Droserin, and Mycopum. And of course, if you need to get energy, Stimaral as well, you can use. And to the offices, Spiron. Or if you need to commute in the public traffic transportation, then you can use Spiron on your scarf or on your skin. It depends on you how you want to use it, how you like to use it. And of course, you can support everything this with the Droserin soap or with the Droserin face cream. So you support your Weichki on the skin, and you are not easy target for the viruses. So for the autumn immunity support, you can use Veronal, Grepofit, Draximun, Probiosan, Spiron. You can use so many another products, but I think for metal element, and especially for the start, as a prevention, Veronal is the best. Once you have already some lungs problems, and it doesn't mean that it's just light cough or it's cough which is really like long term already, but this is really great for Mycopum and Veronal. You can combine them together, or you can combine like Mycopum as a metal element, and you can combine with a King Kong or Stimaral. It depends how you feel and what you need. But King Kong is support for the kidney, and it's something like Renol, but it's again more gentle, and it's a product which is really giving energy to the kidneys. So it's working with the regeneration. It's kind of natural anabolics, and it's great for any regeneration for the muscles. So whenever you need some regeneration after the long sickness or after the operation, King Kong is the best choice. And Stimaral, if you have like after the cough, you have also the problem with digestion, you can use Stimaral as a regeneration product. And let's move because we are running out of the time. So the Draximun, I already said, it's good autumn product once you are already sick. So it's natural antibiotics, it's antiviroticum and antifungal product. So whenever you are sick, you can use Draximun, but I use it usually in very worst cases. So once another products are weak, like after 3 days, then I usually use the Draximun, because I believe the Draximun is very strong, and I also like to not to use it so often. So Draximun, then the next. Probiosan, it's one of the supplements which improves the large intestine function and intestinal microflora. So I think all of us need it. I like Probiosan, especially in autumn and spring, because these two seasons are really demanding for our digestion system. And once we have our colon bacteria in right sizes, then we usually don't have the problems in this season. And it's also prevention of the allergies. And of course, it's amazing product while you need to take antibiotics, because antibiotics are really killing all the microflora. So the probiosan is great help during this time once you need to take it. And also it works especially with the combination of Cytosan and Regalen with the chronic fatigue states. It's also very great help, and especially for the children. Draximan again? No. Audiron, yes. Great, thank you. Audiron, you can use for the cold, for the runny nose, for the children, but as I said, you need to mix it with the water. For the runny nose, of course, we have Grapefruit spray, but you can use, if you don't have it with you and you are somewhere and you have Audiron, you can use as well on Audiron. It's good for the disinfection, and you can use it as a gargle, which is very useful for the sore throat in autumn. So I think this is great gargle. And I experienced so many times, it helped me very well and very fast. So next one. And Speron, I wanted to say that this is amazing prevention for the lice. So because we used it, we didn't know that this is the effect. However, we used it for children not to get sick. So as a virus prevention. So before they went to the kindergarten or school, the moms just add some amount of Spiron on them, and then there was some amazing effect because they had the list in the class, and there were only 2 children. They didn't have them, and it was like, why is it possible? And then we found out that this is Spiron, because the list don't like aroma oils, because oils are really killing them. So they don't attack the hair, which are cured by the aromatic oil. So Spiron made another effect, not only the antivirotic prevention, but another prevention, which was really amazing. So this is good tip for you, because it's, I think, to me, I hate it. And I know this is classic in autumn. So this is another help, which really Spiron can offer to you. And of course, it's calming effect and so on. So we made it somehow. Thank you so much for your attention. And now it's time for your questions. I think we made it so fast, and we could talk so long about the metal element, because there are so many things we could discuss and they occur in autumn. However, this was just a very fast insight. And if you have any question, just don't hesitate and ask me.
Misha, we have one question in the chat from Livia. What do you think about raw ambrosia?
Yes, ambrosia is amazing as well. It supports kidney. It's also like complex of the vitamins, minerals. So you can use it as a small snack, because just like one spoon gives you amount of minerals and vitamins you need for a whole day. So ambrosia is also amazing support in autumn. I think there are so many products we can use. I just wanted to connect it with the metal element. However, I think for the immunity, we could speak like 3 or 4 sessions, because and also it for the ambrosia. Sometimes ambrosia is very heavy for the stomach, so it's good to take it with a Stimorol, because Stimorol gives the energy to the spleen and to the stomach, so they can work with the ambrosia, because ambrosia is really full of everything, so it's sometimes too heavy for some people. So once people are having problems with the spleen or digestion, they need to take Stimorol with ambrosia. But ambrosia is amazing.
Okay, Livia replies, okay, thank you. My daughter is vegetarian and I want to buy it for her.
Yes, yes, definitely. Definitely. For the vegetarians, it's amazing because they can get like full of nutrition. So even if they make some mistakes in the nutrition, they can support themselves with the ambrosia.
Misha, can I ask a question?
Yes.
The Spiron Air, can I use it as a repellent for bites? Insect bites. Someone just asked me what to use for repellent, or as a skin, they get bites all the time, their kids as well.
You can use it. However, I think as a repellent, you can use Spiron, but you can also use some lemon, the citronella products. We have the Tic Tac. However, it's not for the foreign countries because it's spray, so we can't distribute it, right, Martina?
Yes, we can just distribute it across Europe, where we can send it on the road. We cannot send it. It's dangerous goods for the airplane. But what I wanted to say about the bites and about my experience, once I get them, I always use Auderon, to calm down the bites and also for the disinfection. And it somehow relieves, the swelling too. So that would be maybe my choice.
Or like for the bites, you can also use the protectin cream. But as a repellent, this Tic Tac, I have the experience because we had, like last year, we had really huge mosquitoes population, and my mother is living in this forest, so whenever you wanted to enter the forest, you really needed repellent. And I used Tic Tac, and my mom used a very strong repellent which came from the pharmacy, and the effect was the same, which made me really happy because I had pure natural product and she had pure synthetic product. And the effect was absolutely the same. We were completely secure for half an hour, but that was really worst season I ever remember. So, but the Spiron you can use as well as a repellent, I think. I think like any aromatic oil could be repellent, but not so strong. I think this Tic Tac is really like it's constructed. It's made for to be repellent. That's why.
Cool, thank you. We've got one more question.
Yes.
Hi, the Virinol is you're using for like measles and things like that. Would it
Yes.
also work for chickenpox or shingles?
Yes.
So exactly the same method.
Yes, yes, you can use it, but again, it's support for the immunity. it doesn't solve it for the 100%. So, but it's always very great to take it as a support.
Okay, fabulous. And can I just ask Martina, could you possibly email these slides to us as well, please?
Sure.
Yeah, if that's possible, that'd be great.
Of course, I will send the slides.
Fabulous. Thank you very much.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
very welcome. Okay.
No
Any
more questions.
Any more questions? We are 12 minutes after anyway, so
Thank you
So,
so much.
I can stop recording.
Yes. And I would like to really thank you